Hello Virgo, and welcome to your December 2024 reading. Thank you so much for joining me. It's really lovely to have you here. I hope all is well with you today. What do we need to do? Oh yeah, this is for you if you are Virgo, Sun, Moon or Rising. It's also for you if you just come across a reading and you fancy it and it resonates. You're more than welcome to take it. Also, don't forget it's a general reading, so just take what you need, what resonates, and leave behind what you don't. Okay, so let's begin. I've got these lovely Woodland Warden cards again to find our general energy, our general theme of this month. We'll see what they bring up and how they weave into our general reading. So, okay, oops, excuse me. Right, we have happiness. Well, that's a welcome start. I'm a Virgo, I'll take that. The ladybird and the sweet pea. We have the wolf and rosehip, guardianship. We have the bat and hellebore, intuition. Okay, so happiness, guardianship and intuition. Let's see how they play into our cards, our Rider-Waite cards that we're going to use to find our past energy, our current energy and our future energy. So we'll also use them to find 3 cards at the end to give us a little bit of help and guidance on how best to navigate the month of December. So, recent past, we've got the Knight of Swords, we've got the Hierophant, and we have the Two of Swords. Okay, so our recent past energy has been one of really going for it, of taking action, of maybe of your brain, your mind, just really, moving forward and finding clarity in a situation. Obviously we've got, sorry, I just keep looking down here, we've got the Knight of Swords, and he is really moving forwards at speed with his sword in the air. He means business, and I think maybe you have really begun to see things for how they really are, and you're really using that to move forward on a situation, towards, whatever it is that you've been working for, or in a direction. Maybe it's in a different direction maybe than you thought you would, because the Knight of Swords is actually running backwards. So maybe this is you going in a slightly different way. Your thinking has shifted, and you going, it's sending you off into a new adventure, onto a new direction, one that you really didn't think that you would have gone into. So we've got the Hierophant here, and he is the card of structure, of living within a certain set of boundaries, a certain set of rules, a certain routine. So maybe it is that you have begun to set yourself off into a new routine in your recent past. Maybe it is that you're moving towards more structure in your life. Maybe you're trying to bring a little bit more structure, a few more boundaries in life in order for you to move forward in a helpful way. We've also got the Two of Swords, and she is procrastinating. She's sat there with a blindfold on, not prepared to look at the 2 choices that she's got in front of her in the shape of those 2 swords, and she's afraid to make a choice potentially because it could have an emotional impact on her. So, because with change, with choices come change, and change can be difficult, can't it? And change usually means that we have to leave something behind, because we're moving forward with one choice, leaving the other choice behind. And so maybe you've been in a place where you've been afraid to make too many choices, or make a particular choice, because you've had that emotional connection to it, and it's proven to be quite difficult to take the choice. Right, we've just had the 10 of, sorry, just straighten myself up here. The 10 of Wands has just flown out of the pack. And that is all about carrying a heavy load, but not one that's been put upon you. It's a self-imposed load, something that you've been working on that has caused you to, maybe it's something work related that's caused you to have a lot going on and you to feel like you're carrying that load. We've got the 2 of Pentacles, which is about juggling, and we've got the 5 of Swords. Okay, so the 10 of Wands, as I said, is about carrying that heavy load. He's carrying his harvest and he's nearly home. You know, he's struggling and it's been difficult, but it's his harvest. He's put his time and effort. He's grown them, and so for you, I think that, you know, you've had a lot to carry, but I think it's been self-imposed. It's maybe you've spread yourself too thinly, or you've taken on too many tasks or too many responsibilities at work. Maybe in your home life it's been you that's been, you know, been the breadwinner, or been the one that's been having to do things because your partner's not well. But you know, whatever it is, you have taken on a lot. And the thing with the 10 of Wands is that you need to remember is that it's nearly time to put those things down, to put those responsibilities down. And hopefully you've already done that, because this is your past energy. You've hopefully been able to put everything down, because you've been doing a lot of juggling as well. We've got the 2 of Pentacles, and that's the card of finding balance and of juggling, of keeping the energy flowing with that, the juggling and the balance that comes with that. And hopefully you've found the balance that you've needed, because hopefully you've been able to put those sticks down, and it's been allowed you to then find that place of balance and not to be juggling things around too much. And the Pentacles, it can be juggling time, it could be juggling work, it could be juggling your health. But whatever it is, hopefully you've managed to find that state of balance, and maybe the routines that you've put into place and the structures and the boundaries that you've begin to put into your life has allowed you to find that greater balance, that easier balance. Maybe you found that is what you found clarity on, and you're really pushing towards you know, finding that, keeping that balance and keeping those structures in place, because it's helping you to be more productive and to find better balance in your life. Maybe you've had to make a choice, and maybe you've had to leave something behind, which has allowed you again to find greater balance in life. We've also got the 5 of Swords. And he's holding on to something. He's holding on to that sword there, or most of the swords. He's had an argument, a disagreement, quite a strong disagreement with somebody, with these others, and he's won the battle, but he's holding on to it, and he's holding on to it, those swords, which is generally a mental thing. So maybe, you know, despite the fact that you're finding the balance, despite the fact that you've had to make choices, and you've created this structure for yourself, maybe you're holding on to something from the past, something that you've had a disagreement with somebody in the past, and that's maybe hampering your is that the right word? Let me know in the comments. It's hampering your balance, your stability that you've created for yourself, this new life, this new way of being, this new structure that you now living within. We've got the Ladybug and Sweet Pea, this happiness card. I think your happiness, your general happiness is coming about because of the new structures that you've put in place for yourself, the new clarity that you've found for yourself, the new way of thinking that you're really pushing towards, and the choices that you're making, and the finding the place of balance is really bringing about this state of happiness for you. But you need to learn to let something go, leave it behind in the past where it belongs. Okay, so let's find some cards for your current energy, Virgo. Drawn down here is the Wolf and Rosehip, Guardianship. That's the card that's directly above your current energy. So let's see if that fits into what we're going to say now. So first of all, the 4 of Swords has popped out. which is a card of meditation, about rethinking, about finding time to reassess mentally, and figure things out, to quieting the mind, finding time to just really find clarity. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Cups, brilliant. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Swords and the Magician. So the Four of Swords to kick off with, as I've just said, is the card of taking time to really reassess, to rethink, to reboot, to recalibrate, all those rewords, to just get that brain of yours, that mind of yours on a more even keel, to find clarity, to find inner peace, to figure out where the blessings lie within what's going on with you at the moment, and just to really get your head straight, I think. And the month of December particularly is going to be one, I don't think there's going to be much happening as such physically in December. I think a lot of the stuff that's going to go on in December is going to be on the inside, within our minds, you know, whether that is sorting stuff out in our heads, whether that's rethinking stuff, recreating a plan of action, but I think a lot of the stuff that's going to go on in December is going to be very internal. And for you, I think, you know, in this current energy, there's going to be a lot of thinking going on, a lot of reassessing in your head, and, you know, just finding time to quieten your mind so that you can begin to see things a little bit clearer. We've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, lovely combination. The Ace of Pentacles is something material, and being an ace, and, you know, each ace, there's a little hand coming out of a cloud offering you something. In this case, it's a pentacle, and pentacles are material things, earthly things, so things you can spend, things you can do something with. And so you're being offered an opportunity, a potential something in the shape of a pentacle. So that could be a new business idea, it could be a new opportunity to make some money, it could be a better health, a way to improve your health, a way to find some more time for yourself. But whatever it is just the beginning. It's a little seedling. It's something that you have to nurture, you have to grow, you have to love, you have to water, you have to put time and effort and energy into in order to get the best out of it. Next to that, we've got the Ace of Cups. So as well as something material, you are finding that passion, that love, that compassion, that joy within you, or without you, with somebody else. So some love and some joy is coming your way in some shape or form. And again, it's that potential. So somebody could be coming into your life that could be a potential new love, that could be a real keeper. It could be that you're just beginning to find that love and compassion and joy within yourself, or within something that you're doing. Maybe it could be a new hobby or a new job, something that you're really having a love for, really enjoying, and it's making you really happy and content, which is amazing. I'm drawn up against that guardianship card, something of your own, and I think actually that is what actually this current energy is about. I think it's about you finding independence and building something of your own. Guardianship, something that you can take care of, something that's yours, something that you can be proud of, and something that you can build on, that's yours alone. Not that I'm saying, it's mine, but, it's just something that's going to bring you pride, I think. Okay, so we've got the Wheel of Fortune here in one of our clarifying cards, and that is a really great card because it just means that Wheel of Fortune, you're starting to put some energy into it, and it's starting to turn into the next phase and into a more positive phase, because you're putting the time and energy into it and you're giving it a good old shove, and it's starting to move and it's going in the right direction. Okay, so we've also got this Six of Swords, and so you are moving into calmer waters, you're moving into a better place mentally, things are going to feel better, on the inside. And I think that's because you've taken the time to consider things, and I think you're building some self-confidence and some self-worth actually. With back to that guardianship thing, you're building something that you're going to be proud of, that it's bringing you happiness, it's bringing you joy, and you've got that ownership of it. It's yours, and it's, with that comes that self-confidence, that self-worth that comes when we do something good, and we do something independently, and we do something for ourselves. And I think that Six of Swords card is you really moving into a better headspace. We've got the Magician there, and he is the king manifester. He can draw things towards him. Whatever he does, he can bring good things towards him, because he's in a higher state of higher vibrational state. He's in a more positive vibrational state, and as we find ourselves in that state, we get into alignment with all the things that we want, need, that we'd like to draw towards us. And I think that's the energy that you're finding yourself in. At the moment, things are starting to shift, things are starting to feel better, you're starting to bring towards you all the things you want. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, we've got the Ace of Cups, that love, that material, those material things, the things that you wanting, and you're in manifesting mode. We've got the Magician to prove it. So there we go. Right, okay, let's have some current energy. No, we've had current energy, haven't we? I've got a fluffy head today, I do apologise. I keep getting my words all tangled up. Poor Leo's reading is just like me getting words wrong and things, but never mind. Right, we've got the Strength cards flowing out there. Oh, we've got the Star card wanting to make an exit. And we've got the Queen of Cups. Okay, so future energy. The Strength card, it's you taming your inner lion, that inner lion being your inner voice. And as we all know, Virgos particularly, we're our own self-critic, aren't we? We're great at overanalyzing things and giving ourselves that negative self-talk. And in that future energy, you're going to be starting to take control of that, and starting to on a daily basis, just finding yourself working on it and finding yourself in a more positive frame of mind. The Star next to it, again, that's a card of healing. And I think, you are starting to find yourself in a more emotionally stable place, in a more healed place, because you're able to look at things a little bit more objectively, less self-criticism, less over-analysing, just finding that balance, and just managing to keep that negative self-talk, those useless, lower vibrational feelings and emotions, not necessarily feelings, but emotions, keep them at bay, because you're feeling in a brighter, lighter place. And actually, we've got the Queen of Cups following that, and that is exactly what she's done. And she's looking at that cup there. It's almost like a trophy. She's managed to really balance her inner world, calm her emotions, and take control of those emotions. And despite what's going on the exterior, despite the fact that she's got the waters a little bit swirly around her, she's not letting that affect what's going on her inside, on her inner landscape. She's well in check, got them in check. And actually, those three cards together for me show that you are in a more stable and in a more healed space in the future. Before the end of December, you're feeling a lot better, and you're in a world, and that's always a winner for me. And Hellebore, sorry, I'm just drawn up there. Intuition. And so hopefully, by connecting and distinguishing how our feelings to actually from our intuition, I think we're able to lead with our intuition a little bit more, rather than it all being a little bit messy. And it's like, is this actually how I feel, or is this is this my intuition, or is this just my emotions just getting carried away inside of me? I think you're going to be more discerning with you know, you're in a world, you're going to be able to pick out what's intuition, what's, you know, not serving you, and help you to move forward in a much better way, to find yourself in a better place, because you've been able to really tap into those deep intuition, you know, that deep intuition, rather than the chatter of all the noise that's going on in your emotions and in your feelings, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I hope it does. I'd love to know in the comments. Don't forget, if you want to subscribe and keep up with any of my readings, that's always a win. I'd love to have you part of the community that I'm trying to grow here. Also, it'd be really lovely if you liked the video, if you subscribed and let me know what's going on. That'd be amazing. It's always lovely to hear from you. It's nice to know if, you know, how things fit with you, if things resonate. Okay, let's have 3 cards for our future energy, Virgo, for our clarifying future energy. My hands are freezing. It's gone really chilly and I can't feel my hands. It's making my shuffling even worse. Okay, so we've got the Death card, which is a great card. I love to see that. The 4 of Cups and the Lovers card. Okay, so the Death card is all about endings and new beginnings. An old way of being is gone. So I think that is you finding yourself, you're losing that those unstable emotions, all that inner chatter, that negative self-talk that's been going on with you for the past few years. And I think you're moving into a stronger space, a stronger emotional space, and a new dawn is upon you. You know, the king is dead in the Death card, and the new dawn's coming up here in the background, because it's just a whole new way of being, a whole new way of doing. It's just a whole new beginning. And I think this is for you an emotional whole new beginning. I think you're going to start feeling more confident, feeling more self-assured, and that's going to really help you push forwards in the coming years. We've got the 4 of Cups, and that can be the card of apathy and boredom, and it can be the card of maybe things not working out the way that you thought they were going to, or being the way that you thought they were going to, and not, you know, feeling the love for it. And maybe during this month you can you might start feeling a little bit frustrated. Things maybe might not be moving forward for you, excuse me, in a way that you thought they were going to, or in the way that you thought they were going to. But all is not lost. You know, you might be a little bit brassed off with some of the stuff that you've got going on, but there's this new stuff, new exciting stuff coming your way that's going to, you know, bring that, relight that passion and bring back that happiness and that enjoyment of life. Because we've got the little hand there. We may not have we do have an Ace of Cups, and you're being given another cup there. So don't forget, you've got this Ace of Cups coming towards you, this love, this greater passion for something else other than what you've got is coming your way. And I think that's going to be in the future energy as well. It's going to be seeping over into that future energy. So, you know, just be open, just be patient, actually, because I think December's going to be quite slow. There's a lot of retrograde energy going on, and I think things maybe won't be moving forward as quick as we want them to. If you're anything like me, I'm highly impatient. I want it all now. In fact, I want it yesterday. But you know, that's not how life works, and sometimes we have to be a little bit patient, don't we, and just wait for things to play out the way that they're meant to. So, you know, before the end of the month, you're going to be feeling on a much steadier emotion, in a much steadier emotional place. You're going to be feeling a lot better in your inner world, which is, you know, always a winner, isn't it? And we've got the Lovers card. I'm not going to hold it there too long because it's got naked people on it, and apparently YouTube doesn't like that. I keep meaning to colour them in, but anyway, the Lovers card is, you've got that connection with somebody deeply before the end of the month. I think they are going to be the reason, or the catalyst, or the helping hand towards you feeling better in yourself emotionally. I think that it's going to really help your relationship move onwards and move forward in a much healthier, better way, because you know, you've got this lovely lovers card. That's it doesn't have to be your significant other. It could be whoever you've got a close, connected relationship with. You feeling better is going to benefit everybody, those people around you, the important people in your life that you've got a close relationship with, that, you know, your instability on your inner landscape and your inability to listen, to block out that negative chatter. I think they are going to be, you know, integral in you moving forwards, because it's helping your relationship on some level. So yeah, I think future energy is really good for you. Well, yeah, and general energy. I think it's you're moving towards that place of happiness. We've got that ladybug energy and sweet pea, of building self-worth, of calming that inner critic, and of really, you know, clearing all that nonsense away so you can actually listen to your intuition, start following your intuition again. Because I feel like it's been lost and drowned out maybe in recent years, and you're finding it again, finding your connection to it again. Excuse me, Jason's barking, apologies. Right, 3 cards to help you to best navigate through the month of December. We have the Emperor, we have the Fool. I've got little Ruby in here in her carry case because she was being naughty outside. We've got the Emperor, we've got the Fool, and we've got the 8 the 8 of Cups. So the energy that you need to move through this month is one of leadership, of power, of feeling that inner strength, of gathering your inner strength and really not being afraid to use it. And trying not to, you know, don't get too carried away and sort of tip to that opposite side of being too, you know, a little bit controlling. Stop. Apologies. I'll show her to you in a minute when we finish. Of using that strength and that inner the inner leadership, all the power that comes with the Emperor. Use it to your advantage this month, because you are strong and you are powerful. We've got the Fool, and that's really just moving forward in a really innocent, childlike, light-hearted way, just taking that leap of faith, just going with the flow, just seeing how things turn out. You know, I know us Virgo can be a little bit, we want to be in control of everything, don't we? And we want to, well, I certainly do. It's a bit massive Virgo trait of just trying to micromanage everything, and sometimes we need to just let go. And this is one of the months that I think we just have to let the universe take control and just go with the flow. Take a leap of faith, just let the month flow over us. And we've got the 8 of Cups, and that comes under that future energy, and I think that's you walking away from all that emotional stuff, all the stuff that's been tying you in knots, that, you know, taming that inner lion and letting go of all that that useless, overly entangled emotions, and really connecting with your intuition. So Virgo, I hope that's been helpful to you. I hope you have a really great month. I'd love to know how that resonates with you. I'll show you little Ruby now, shall I? We'll let her be a YouTube star. Oops, for a little minute. And this is my little Ruby. This is my little Tasmanian devil. And we think she's come from Spain. We think she's a Podenco Terrier cross. But she's very intelligent, quite smart. I think she might be a little bit smarter than I am. And yeah, she's about 5 months old. So there we go. That's little Ruby. Okay, Virgo, have a really lovely month. Have a great Christmas if you celebrate it. And I will see you again soon.